I can say to my new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, hey, find a keto-friendly restaurant nearby and text it to Beth and Steve. And it does, without me lifting a finger. So I can get in more squats anywhere I can. 1, 2, 3.
Will that be cash or credit?
Credit. 4.
Galaxy S25 Ultra, the AI companion that does the heavy lifting so you can do you. Get yours at Samsung.com. Compatible with select apps. Requires Google Gemini account. Results may vary based on input. Check responses for accuracy.
One of the perks of living in Las Vegas is the endless stream of outrageous hot takes and baffling ideas. If you've ever read the news and said, "What did that person just say?" then this is the episode for you. Today on CityCast Las Vegas, we're bringing back another installment of They Said What? Executive producer Sonja Cho Swanson will quiz us, Dayvid, Figler, and Sarah Lohman, the hosts of CityCast Las Vegas, with the freshest batch of quotes from the first quarter of this year. Play along and see if you can beat our score. It's Monday, March 24th. I'm Sarah Lohman, and here's what Las Vegas is talking about. So, hi, Sonja. I know I read the introduction, but I'm actually not hosting this episode. You've kept everything a secret from me and Dayvid.
Yes, I have. That's right. I'm here to
No
quiz
spoilies.
you. I've got all these quotes, outrageous, baffling quotes. Okay, so let me lay out the rules of the game, if you will.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to read a quote. You can jump in at any time by shouting your own name. But you risk something if you do that, because if you don't get it right, the other person gets a chance to hear the rest of the quote and can then put their guess in. You see what I'm saying?
Can I tell you something that really made me laugh? The last time we did this, it was Rob and Dayvid, and Rob pointed out that his name already sounds like a buzzer sound.
Rob.
And that made me laugh so hard. Sarah does not. It's harder to get out, but I'm going to do my best.
Sarah. Nah, I don't. Yeah, it's not a buzzer sound.
No, it's okay. Nothing.
It's okay.
Not like Rob.
Yeah.
Rob Katchelreese.
Not like Rob. Yeah, he did a great job with that. So the quotes are all from the first quarter of this year, January through March, and they are in chronological order. That's your one hint. Okay.
Okay.
Ready to get started?
Oh, we're jumping in. Love it.
Do you have theme music for us, Dayvid? Game show music?
No, I had this theme song. I'll save it to the end. It's distracting at this point.
That's all I remember from the theme song.
They said what?
Oh, I
Yeah.
love it. All right, here we go.
That's copyrighted.
He didn't
I'm
write
sure.
it. It's
Oh, yes. TM.
probably not our version.
TM Dayvid Figler. All right. 8 questions. Question number 1. The level of sophistication is not what we would expect from an individual with this type of military experience. Yes.
It's the police chief of the
No.
LVMPD? No. Okay.
No. Nope.
You
Dayvid,
meant
your
the
guess?
sheriff? You meant the sheriff.
Sheriff. You know I can never keep it straight.
Because we're
Where do
Western
I
out
even
here.
live
You're
right
an
now?
Eastern girl at heart. You don't have sheriffs out there in Ohio.
Actually, that's exactly where we have sheriffs.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Fair enough.
Ready? The level of sophistication is not what we would expect from an individual with this type of military experience.
Yes. So this
Dayvid?
would have been some law enforcement person talking about the Cybertruck explosion in front of
Yeah.
the Trump Hotel.
Ding, ding, ding. That's correct.
But wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Was
I
it
knew that.
LVMPD?
Oh, you knew that, Sarah? You were.
Yeah, but I thought we were supposed to say the person.
No, you can identify the person, but sort of what the story is as well. The other acceptable answer is in what context. Like, you get the point if you can tell me where the story came from.
Okay.
Describe.
Do you know who said it, though, David?
I would guess that Sheriff McMahill said it, but if not, maybe an undersheriff or maybe Attorney General Ford, or I don't know.
Wait a
Any
minute,
number of the
that's
people who
somebody
spoke
else.
So
that day.
this is Kenny Cooper, a special agent in charge of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms,
Yeah,
and
there you go.
Explosives,
So I think-
speaking about the January 1st explosion of the Cybertruck outside of the Trump Hotel.
Oh, I never would have guessed Kenny Cooper, and I thought
Right,
that was
right,
what we were
right.
going for. So, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's make that first one a practice question. Throw it out
Great.
because
Okay.
I don't want there to be any cloud over the title here.
When you win, of course,
Okay.
naturally.
No.
David,
Uh-huh.
we'll see. All right, question number 2. I asked Chris Wright to simply recognize that Yucca Mountain is an unworkable project. He admitted that he knows Nevadans are opposed to it, but he still couldn't bring himself to shut the door on using
Sarah.
our state as a nuclear dump. Yes.
Yeah,
Sarah.
so this is the ongoing controversy that seems to come back about storing nuclear waste just a little bit north of Las Vegas. But I believe this was said by Catherine Cortez Masto.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct.
You got it.
This was actually her response on Threads after giving the nominee at the time, Chris Wright, an intensive bout of questioning in his confirmation hearing about Yucca Mountain on January 15th.
See, this is what I thought we were doing.
There you go.
Yes.
I thought we were naming names.
Well, we're
She's
trying
on all
to.
the
Right.
social media.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
on
yeah,
X,
yeah.
She's on Thread.
She's on
Wow.
controversy.
This was my first time quoting Threads. So that's a new thing.
All
All right. Y'all ready for question 3? Okay. The conversation disturbed, bracket, a member because she couldn't understand why she was telling her, another member wrote. I told, bracket, the member, to ignore the gossip and that it was simply what it is, gossip. Dot,
Oh,
dot,
God.
dot.
David.
Sarah,
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I think we both got at the same time.
I think I heard
did
Sarah.
you want to? Well, this is the scandal on the Henderson City Council where
Yes.
one at the blah, blah, blah meeting of Republican somethings, one woman was like, so-and-so is having an affair. Another one was like, shut up. And then that's pretty much it, right? I
The
don't
mayor,
remember
the
names.
councilwoman.
Yes, precisely, Sarah. It was the gossipy mess that came out of the Henderson City Council. So Councilwoman Carrie Cox apparently was talking
Carrie
some,
Cox.
smack about Mayor Michelle
Schmack.
Romero, having some kind of alleged affair. And a member of the Southern Hills Republican Women's Club wrote in and said, we don't like hearing all this.
We'll call her Karen.
No,
No, I side with the Karen
Yeah.
on this one. That was
Yeah,
just
you
like,
Honestly.
did. You did.
shut
Yeah.
up, stop.
Also, to all the Karens out there, including Sarah's mom,
My mother, Karen Lohman.
nothing but love.
Yes, she's the best.
She is an
She's
exemplary Karen.
an exemplary Karen, I have to say, in a good way,
Yes.
the best possible way. David, I feel like you remembered the names of everybody involved, so I feel like
That's
my
fine.
vague
No, you get the
description.
point. Look, if
I don't know
if
about
Sonia
this.
called it for you first, I mean, this is all, look, I might have a lagging cable down here in downtown. I don't know.
This feels messy.
yeah.
So,
Cling.
like, as messy as the Henderson City Council. So, like, if I quote unquote win based on these rules, all I want in reward
I will
is
celebrate
when
your win. I will be like the
No.
person up on stage handing you the flowers and the
All right.
tiara.
I just
I'm
want
making
to
the executive call right now, and the call is that question 1 was a wash. Question 2 goes to Sarah, and question 3 goes to David. So you're at 1 and 1. All
He
right.
didn't even say
No, I
anything.
didn't even say anything. Give it to Sarah. 2-0. I'm going. Move on. I'm
Are
going to
you
catch
sure?
up.
Okay.
Don't call it a comeback, baby. Here we go.
All right.
Okay, we're tied
2
up.
and 0. 2 and 0. Y'all ready?
No, 2-0? Oh my God. Okay.
Just go.
I need some peanut M&Ms.
The first ever TEDx Las Vegas event is happening on April 5th at the Keep Memory Alive Event Center in downtown Las Vegas. TEDx Las Vegas is more than a local event, it's a global platform. After the talks, they're shared with 42 million subscribers worldwide on the official TEDx YouTube channel. Speakers this time will include an Olympic gold medalist, a former member of the Raiders, a filmmaker, a restaurateur, a climate scientist, educators, performers, and more. Personally, I'm excited to see poets and community activists Rodney Lee and Elizabeth Allen Berry, as well as Neon Museum Executive Director Aaron Berger. Tickets start at $150 for general admission and $250 for VIP, which includes priority seating, a commemorative gift, and entry to a dine-around dinner post-event. Limited tickets remain, so grab yours at www.tedxlasvegas.org/tickets.
Switch to Verizon Business and get more from your internet without paying more for your internet. Get LTE Business Internet starting at $39 a month when paired with a Business Unlimited smartphone plan. That's unlimited data, and with it, unlimited possibilities. Start saving today with Verizon Business, ranked #1 in small business internet customer satisfaction by J.D. Power. Starting price for 25 megabits per second internet plan with savings, plus taxes, fees, and economic adjustment charge. Terms apply. For J.D. Power 2024 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Here we go. Question number 4. Our motto has always been share the love, and it has guided everything we do. Owner and operator blank said in a statement shared on social media, "Although it's bittersweet to say goodbye, we're proud of the joy, laughter, and adventure we've brought to so many lives. Thank you
Sarah?
for helping us make history." Yes?
Was that the parachute jump thing that closed down on the Strip, the original one, the air tunnel thingy?
Oh, I don't know. Yes. You know what? Correct. Yeah.
You
the
could give it to
owner?
her.
Vegas-
It's the former flyaway. Yeah.
Vegas indoor skydiving.
Yeah, air tunnel parachute jump thingy.
Yeah.
There.
That
I'm
is
getting
exactly
smoked.
the same.
I am getting
Yes.
smoked.
Yep.
Listen.
Owner and operator Keith Fields said this in a statement to the Review Journal before it closed on January 25th after 42 years on Fremont Street.
Listen, this is why I lost so badly last time, because if I actually read something, I retain that information forever. But like, if it wasn't my assigned reading for this podcast, not even, I'm looking at pictures of cats. Like, I'm not tapped in at all.
All
So
right.
my point is, Dayvid, you're tapped into the actual umbrella of all Valley news, and me, I'm just working on assignments over
But you're
here.
killing me. 3-0. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's hit it.
Okay. All right, David, you need to take a break and go make some espresso. What's your status now?
That's just you, espresso.
I mean, I'm not going to make excuses. I have not had any of my espresso drinks that I normally have, but it's not an excuse. I'm getting smoked. So go.
Here we go.
Skunked. Yeah.
Sarah 3, David 0.
Mhm.
All right, next question.
David.
Question number 5.
Just joking.
Oh.
Do you want to guess?
I can name
David?
that in 0 notes. Steve Hill, LVCVA. Go ahead. Move on.
Sorry. All right. And they didn't come out of our budget again. They came out of a very generous donation.
Oh,
from an
David.
Sarah.
individual.
Sorry, I shouldn't react. No, go ahead, David. That was you.
David
I was
got
just so
it, David.
disgusted by this story. Yes, David, go on.
I mean, I have to jump in now before anyone can hear the
Yes.
question. I know the answer. Sarah knows the answer. Why don't you read the rest of the quote so that people at
That's
home...
it.
Oh,
That's
that was
the
it?
quote.
Okay. Well, then that was Sheriff Kevin McMahill was talking about the donation of the Tesla Cybertrucks through the LVMPD Foundation to
Foundation.
Metro, et
That was
cetera,
my
et
story,
cetera, with
too.
that, venture capitalist who wants to apparently have some influence in
See,
our
this is what my
policing.
politics get me. My
Correct.
reaction of disgust delayed my answer, and I didn't get that point. So I feel like lesson learned.
I feel like I'm more on edge because you're really playing to win here, Sarah, so I have to jump in
I'm
earlier.
always playing to win.
I like to let the quote roll a little bit for people listening, but okay, go ahead.
There you go. I love the competition.
Listen, my niece told me she wanted to play Uno the other day, and I'm like, I'm not going to let you win.
We're going to play pinball today, and I'm going to bring it.
She's 7.
That's right. Okay,
yeah.
so that was from February 25th, a press conference. At the time, the donor was anonymous. It later was revealed that the donor was, in fact, tech venture capitalist Ben Horowitz, who is a resident
Yes.
of Las Vegas. I did not know that.
Who knew?
Who
said
knew?
what?
Okay, Sarah 3,
I'm on the board. That's all I care.
David 1. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, question number 6. This is a romance scam on steroids.
Oh, I
This is
remember
the whole
that.
quote.
I remember this.
I have no
This
idea.
is a romance scam on steroids. Oh my God.
Think about it. Think about it. I'll give you a hint. Chronologically, we're in February.
Okay, so Valentine's Day E.
It's a little darker than that, unfortunately.
All right, I guess I'll guess. Okay, Sarah, guess
Go.
because we don't lose points, right?
No.
Was it the guy who claimed to be drugged and got his watch stolen? He was a married man.
Sadly, no, darker than that.
Oh God, we're going
Darker.
dark.
Yeah. That's your big hint.
Are you Googling, David?
No, but I
You-
am wondering.
David,
I
I
know
see the
this
screen
story.
flashing on your face.
Yeah, you're
no
Googling.
Googling. No Googling.
What are you talking about?
You're
The
well,
screen
not just the
flashing on
screen
my
flashing,
face.
but you leaning in to read words without your readers on.
I don't know who this is, and I don't know what this is, and I'm not trying to cheat, but I do know the story. A romance scam. Did someone die? Is the question.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
I have no idea.
This was in the newsletter.
Newsletter.
which I read religiously.
All right. So why don't I give you guys 10 more seconds?
Give us one last hint.
I already guessed, so it's all on David.
Oh, well, give me one last. No, I don't need another hint. I don't know. I don't know.
We don't know.
It's in my memory, and I'm gonna go, oh yeah, just like that, but I don't remember.
Okay. So here's the story. You were very close, Sarah, except that was actually a different incident
Mm.
with different alleged perpetrators of the crime. This is a story of a woman who has homes in both Mexico and Las Vegas, accused of drugging older men at, Las Vegas casinos, and one of the men died. And this quote comes from Spencer Evans, the special agent in charge of the FBI's Las Vegas office, in a February 21st press conference. And she has been now apprehended.
I was thinking what you were thinking about, Sarah. This was the story at like the Virgin Hotel or something, where the guy got the room and his wife was in the other room, and then they stole his really expensive watch.
Security footage. Yeah. The more lighthearted version, Sonja.
I know. Sorry. You know what? That was super dark.
Yeah.
Romance scam on steroids. Let's move on. Okay,
Great
so now
quote,
we're still
though.
at still at Sarah 3, Dayvid 1. Got 2 more questions. Dayvid, you have a chance to make this a tie, and I don't think I have a tiebreaker, but we'll figure something out. All right.
Okay.
Question number 7. Well, I'm gonna be like Donald Trump. A+++.
Dayvid.
Go ahead.
She said it to me, so it's a little bit of a cheat there.
Oh,
I'm not Googling
come
it.
on.
Shelley Berkeley, when we interviewed her on CityCast on her first 100 days in office, when we asked her to give herself a grade, she said, I'm going to be like Donald Trump, A+++.
Oh,
That's
man.
right. Mayor Shelley Berkeley, mayor of Las Vegas, in our March 5th episode. Great episode, by the way. Go listen to it.
In that Donald Trump graded himself A+++?
Well, I mean, I'm sure he has. If someone were to ask Donald Trump how well he's doing, he probably said the greatest grade of all grades. And
the best.
Has anyone ever gotten a
great.
quadruple plus? Then that's me.
That's what people are saying.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me coming back.
All right, Sarah 3, Dayvid 2.
I'm happy to walk away with this with a tie, or even getting beat 4-2. Either way, I'm just happy. I'm just happy to be here.
You ready? This is the last question. We like weird and wacky, said blank. Every
Dayvid.
camera on... Go ahead.
Sorry. This is Steve Hill from the LVCVA in response to why in the hell we just gave $8.25 million to the erstwhile A's to align themselves with Las Vegas, even though we already giving them so much money.
Yep.
Yeah, and they are a team, apparently.
Money for patches on their uniforms.
Patches? We don't need no stinking patches.
This was in an interview with The Athletic / The New York Times on March 7th in response to a query about what The Athletic described as an unusual arrangement to pay for these patches.
To say the
and
least.
Steve Hill was like, we like weird and wacky. Every camera on every batter and every pitcher and every play in the field is going to have Las Vegas there. We know it will prompt conversation. Prophetic words. It did prompt conversation.
It sure did prompt conversation. You got your money's worth there, LVCVA.
Yeah.
We're talking about it again.
I'm happy to leave this one all tied up between the two of us.
It was a mess from the beginning, as is Las Vegas the first 3 months, as is everyone who was quoted in that story there.
Y'all, the first 3 months of this year, can I just say, we came back from vacation. On Jan 1, we had a freaking Cybertruck blow up in front of the Trump Hotel.
Yeah.
We thought that we would ease into the news. Absolutely not.
The first 3 months of this year have been quite the 3-year stretch.
Yep.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah.
No
it just seems like it's too much.
All right. Well, 3-3.
Well, we did it. We made it through.
We made it through. So far we have, and y'all are tied 3-3. So I think what this means is you have to face off at the Pinball Museum today when we go meet up there.
Dayvid will definitely beat me.
tiebreaker.
I'm not really that good at pinball, and he's well
that's
practiced.
Not fair. I could play pinball with one hand behind my back.
Although I was just told that there is some sort of 1930s mechanical arm that picks up lentils, so I'll see you at the 1930s lentil picking up game.
Yeah, I thought it was rice, but it might be lentils. It might be beans. Yeah, it was some kind of bean.
We'll find out.
It's
Oh
cool.
my
There's so many
goodness.
cool things there.
I can't wait.
Or maybe quotes will come out of that adventure as well.
We could have a quote ourselves episode. Little too navel-gazy? Probably. All right, Sarah, Dayvid, thank you so much for this excellent game. And here's to the next round.
All right, see y'all.
Bye. And that's all for today here on CityCast Las Vegas. If you enjoyed our show, tell a friend, rate the show, leave us a review, and subscribe to our morning newsletter. We're going to be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Take care.
They said what? Who said what? They said it.
That's it. That was the theme song.
That was the theme song.
Yeah.
I like
All right.
it.